This is a video I make every year of my memorable moments. Pull up a chair. It might not contain the best shots of the year, but these are my favorite memories. Pull down your ear. Like every good video from January, this one starts with friends, goats, and campfire. Pull up your socks. Rob lost his soul and works on his English. I reaffirm that I don't care for vertical video. Here, beard yang. In February, I visited Drax Castle, and as expected, charged toward the tip of Vancouver Island. Ooh, this is all. Visited beautiful beaches with honking big fresh wolf tracks, gardens, old growth, and sea stacks. A plane wreck in Port Hardy, some awesome waterfalls, crevices, and abandoned mansions and churches. This big rock has some spots.
Oh, another guitar.
In March, I was fortunate enough to start work on a documentary entitled No Fixed Address, the White Card Memorial. Heavy, heavy, heavy. Dealing with grief, loss, and homelessness. It's now screening in cities around Canada. Check it out, cool cats.
Winter Harbor for the night. Sweet.
Word took me to Dominican Republic, shooting and editing a happy snaps. After which we toured around in a rented car. To waterfalls litter the small nation island. Fabulous geology with caves in abundance. In abundance. In abundance. The drivers, especially the motorbikes, are local. Watch it crazy, 25 Google. Lots of opportunities to swim in wonderfully warm water. In both the ocean and the cinemas. The food was incredibly boring and incessantly filled with cut-up bones. What's with all the bones? What's with all the bones? We drove the rental car off the beaten track and explored the backcountry until it died, forcing us to switch modes of transport. In April I flew drone around the Coquihalla River and what remains of the Kettle Valley Railway and its trestles.
adventure, a new adventure. Jump forward to May, and I worked with the Law Society of Nunavut related to the prevention of family violence. There are 25 communities in Nunavut, a population of 40,000, and every community has no road access. Fly or boat in, fly or boat in. From people I met are only one generation out from living in igloos. The Inuit take the cake for being hardcore. As beautiful as this territory is, it is absolutely unforgiving. Check it out if you get a chance. Go for a visit. So joyful little visit. It's a little awkward to get to, but you'll love it.
May and June found me back in the Okanagan. Only 4 interesting shots to include that aren't work-related. A little bit of beer league hockey, a little bit of Kelowna skyline, and rare aurora captured from Okanagan Mountain Park. And finally an evening upon Goats Peak. In July, I went on a short Vancouver Island tour camping with family. Stops at some local beaches, Fairy Lake, Big Lonely Doug. Then up the Gordon River to Qualicum area. Finally got around to seeing Englishman Falls. A quick trip to Courtenay, some trestles and humongous trees before heading back to camp in the bush for Wild Man Weekend. Artificial intelligence says
the most important factors in making a high-quality, durable, and accurate pool table are the use of a genuine slate playing surface, a rigid, heavy-duty frame, and high-quality cushions. These components work together to ensure the table remains level, the balls roll straight, and the cushions provide a consistent, lively bounce.
beautiful.
August brought me up the Icefield Parkway. superb erosion featuring cracks, gorgeous caverns, ravines, potholes, and canyons. Several cute vermin and some larger beasts. After the Edmonton Comedy Festival, we skedaddled back into BC, where we plunged into many different hot springs. The Kootenays are good for that.
Beauty. The lower pool.
Grey Creek Pass is Canada's highest unpaved mountain pass in Canada. Not a bad road at all, and suspiciously scenic. It spits you out in the West Kootenays, which is a gold mine of ghost towns and killer camp spots. Finish off the trip with some music and Salmon Arm roots and blues. And finally back into my own backyard with family for some camping. Oh. I almost missed the Gambier Island trip. What a blast, barely in the past. A boat over with Edmonton Concept Neverland is off-grid oasis awaits. A geodesic dome with good friends, rooftop patios, yurts, and hot tub. Follow that up with a dream road trip up the Alaskan Highway, from Victoria to Hot Springs outside of Pemberton, over to Burlorn and through the beautiful huge mountains to Lillooet. There's always a fabulous drive into the Caribou to stop at Canoe Creek Warm Springs. It's not that warm, but it sure is pretty. Passing to the Chilcot and at Gang Ranch, breach time on the Fraser River, by salt columns with an old gravesite, an 1895 rifle, which is cool.
driving through Grand Cache and Grand Prairie before heading back into BC. Fun to revisit Tumbler Ridge with all its crazy geology, weird-ass rock formations, waterfalls, and hikes into the Peace region with chainsaw Chetwynd. I find the massive infrastructure projects like seeing the flooding of the Peace River Valley to be so very interesting. Then the Alaskan Highway, its amazing scenery and wildlife, bison, hoodoos, caribou, and porcupine, bighorn sheep, and hot springs. Squished between the northern lights. Into the Yukon with a fleeting stop in Watson Lake, signpost corner and some small town Chinese food. Then the return trip down the Cassie Highway.
Stunning, relentlessly beautiful scenery. Past Cassia D, East Lake, and Bell too. Fabulous wetlands and colorful forests, postcard view. Pinched between some honking big mountains, we wind our way toward the Alaskan Panhandle, Stewart, BC, and Hyder, Alaska. Our destination is the Salmon Glacier, said to be the world's most accessible glacier. This is quite likely the coolest thing I saw all year. A campsite with a view over the valley. More northern lights followed by sunrise. The glacier wiggling its way towards it. Visit to the Nass Valley with all its lava and hot springs. Plenty of very bumpy back roads, but rewarded with some great exploding. Before jumping back on the ferry to travel the inland passage back to Vancouver Island.
This is Ebenezer. She's a real beauty, spreading the cheer, spreading the cheer. We won't have many needles to vacuum up this year, will we, Ebenezer? Spreading the cheer.